All right. See what we can pull off. For anyone joining us, doing a hardcore run on Diablo. Did a little bit of leveling in my own time. Just trying to catch up, to where I was. And then obviously with the reset coming up for season 1, I wanted to try and finish as much as humanly possible with this character. Might die today. Who knows? We'll figure that out. Taking my potion as prescribed for the bonus XP. I'm going to be doing a lot of leveling through the dry steppes. Currently I'm 55, moving towards, of course, the 70 mark. I'm feeling somewhat comfortable for capstone, but I know that the last boss will cause me a little bit of a difficulty. So I'm working on survivability through Paragon. Most of that will come from points and point expenditure, which means that in order to get some bonus points, 1, I'm going to have to level, but 2, finishing the renown clears will help drastically. I finished Skosklin, or how do you say it? The equivocal version of Scotland. Last night, I got my 4 Paragon points. I've chosen to do Cults of the Leader. After my first board, I rotated it so that way I could get to the legendary, but then move upwards and northbound. I'm actually thinking what I might do is move left out of the board, and to the purpose of looping around, making a full loop through other boards that I want to clear, turning those boards, ideally to get them lined up the way that I need, and then come back out the top of Cults of the Leader to get the glyph section, without having to go through the middle half or middle part of the board with unnecessary skill points. I could describe that later in the video. I guess I could put up a marker, like a timestamp marker, within the description so that you guys can see kind of where things are. But as of right now, I'm just working my way, like I was talking about, through dungeons, quests, anything related to the dry steppes area, so that way I can boost renown within the area. I've got a map pulled up via D4 Armory. I can link that in the description as well later. Or, shoot me a message. I can post it in the comments, same thing. But yeah, D4 Armory has a map with all of the Lilith statues, as well as Held Tide chests, the events, and all sorts of other added details for player of Diablo to get. They were previously running the leaderboard for the top 1,000 people to get to hardcore, within first 1,000. I did not make it. I lost a multitude of characters. And honestly, the pace that I was going after I hit 70 probably wouldn't have put me in a position to succeed, because I was slow crawling. I was playing solo. I didn't have a very, very effective build, and I've been studying that, building that, and recreating on my new character to create a better system. Everything that I had earned up until that point was really built around Blight, which I got rid of and moved to Sever. The amount of Sever damage modifiers that you can get are far more beneficial with Darkness builds, and how they cascade across multiple skills together, how they benefit multiple skills together. So I thought it would be a better option for me to go that route. I've seen a little bit more of that within the high scale domain as well. So it's just as helpful. Apparently this isn't the caravan, even though it told me to go here. Am I supposed to be out? Maybe. All right, let me track. Why am I getting a quest for this? What is this? Zelaya's hideout? Whoa, okay. Nope. 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 So it's a Skosklin thing? Nope. What the hell is this quest? I don't know what the hell this quest is and why I'm supposed to go here. Okay, well, guess I'll figure it out later. I probably ought to get rid of some of these other side quests because they're going to slow me down as well, but that's all right. We'll move on to the next thing. I'll go back to the travel point. Maybe I killed the person. I didn't even realize. That, or maybe there's supposed to be something in there that's just glitched out. I've had that happen before, so who knows. I might do a little bit of Helltide running because there's a great number of XP that's available, a large value of XP that's available doing Helltide runs. So that could be a big portion of what I end up doing. Don't know yet. All right, let's see here. So got tons down here. Perfect. So we'll go back to this little node. We'll see what we can pull up this way. All right, cool. Don't have anything really in inventory, so that won't slow me that much down. Let's do the far one first. So I'm feeling like, based off of my current damage values, what I've been seeing consistently from my damage, I'm probably going to get to about 64, 63 maybe, and see a little bit of a headache with damage. And that could be partially in relation to the fact that I'm not running... I'm running a dual wield instead of two singles. The last build that I did, I saw a whole lot more value out of the dual. Sorry, two singles instead of like a two-handed weapon. So I guess it's technically dual wield is two singles. And it's just, you know, one's like a focus and the other one's not a, you know, one's not a weapon, one is. But yeah, running the two-handed scythe seems to be the largest value for a two-handed weapon from a Necro build. And then the two, like a focus and a wand, seems to be the largest value from dual wield concepts. And I feel like that's probably the better route for me to go, because then you get two, you know, legendary aspects out of it as well. But you know, I don't know. I don't know what the best option is. I haven't really gotten into that. I don't do a whole lot of like theory craft gaming. You know, I do it on my own, but I don't do a lot of like forum theory craft gaming, you know, like looking at other people's context and figuring out how they're winning and all that. I never got that far into the game. All right, kill the damage resistance, get my minions back out, do a little dodge work, kill the chilling wind so I don't have the slowdown on my effects. I don't want any attack speed issues like I already have. Keeps on jumping. Nice. Minions killed him? Hell yeah. Alright. Another scythe. I've been using Blood Scream, I think it is. Yeah, this one. The same one that just dropped. Oh, okay. So it looks like I might get a bit of an upgrade. The values are low, and that darkness skill to generate essence is also low, but the damage is higher. Obviously, it's a non-upgraded version. Right now, I'm running a level 52. This is a level 55. Just because it's non-upgraded, it'll probably be a more significant piece. So I'll probably end up swapping to it just out of the necessity for damage and always increasing damage. But is it actually going to be as beneficial? I'm not really sure until I test it. And the reason I say that is because of my original starting values for the particular Blood Scream, the one that I have equipped, were very, very good for the attribute bonuses. So they were all high, you know, like 18%, 15%. They were all near maximum value. And then when you upgrade them, they, of course, improve. So some of them I have a darkness skill damage of, you know, 22%. since most of my damage comes from darkness fields, because I have one of my legendary aspects to apply to Blood Wave, to turn that into darkness. It also affects Bone Storm. I don't use Bone Storm, I use Blood Wave. Again, personal choice. I don't know if that's the right call. I'm not there yet. But it does the desecrating field, and I'm big on damage over time, especially with mass AoE. You kill a lot of minions quickly, so general purpose leveling, you go pretty quickly, especially in short wall dungeons, real tight, real dense dungeons. I try and avoid more open dungeons. They don't help. I'd rather have a corner. Sometimes, minions get caught on corners, NPCs, enemies get caught on corners, so it actually ends up better to try and fight in close quarters. The downside is that some of the abilities put you in a really, really crappy situation depending on, some of the enemy buffs and effects that they have. But, playing smart, playing distance, that's kind of my sweet spot anyways. Playing smart and playing distance puts me consistently in a position to stay survivable, or survive more consistently. So, we'll see what we can come up with. One thing I have noticed about console is the damage resistance aura targets are sometimes harder to target. Every once in a while, if you re-attack, start your attack over, it'll automatically target a resistance aura minion, but not always, and it can be aggravating. So far, the build's been fairly consistently putting out the damage that I need to stay expedient in the leveling process. It's not 100%, but that's usually comes down to fine-tuning post 50 with Paragon, so we'll make sure that I'm doing as much as I can to keep that powerful. I really think the loop and, rotating the boards is going to be an opportunity for a hack, as it were. Just a loophole around making sure I'm getting the damage that I need. And only hitting legendaries, but also hitting, prime points for rare nodes. Rare nodes are actually pretty powerful. I mean, some of them are damage increasing 5%, 10%, whatever. Glyphs are also a really, really big part of it too, and I think they're vastly overlooked by the creator community, but not so much the professional side of the community, which is why you see so many people talking about running dungeons consistently over and over and over again. The Nightmare Dungeons actually offer a relatively large buff to your Paragon board, or can, through appropriate glyph use and fine-tuned glyph use. Not like, oh, this sounds cool, but really, how does this benefit the skills that I'm using in and out every single interaction, and what skills I'm using the most. And I know people think about it. Like I said, I don't get a whole lot into the forum theory crafting. I don't have that kind of time to expend. And I mean, technically right now I do, but I've never wanted to expend the time. I don't mind talking about it, but forums and back and forth conversation, typing, always having to think about oh, I've got to go back and look at that page and then look at that page and look at that mess. Too much. I got to marry a website. I don't want to do that. Slay spiders and draw out the brood motherer. No problem. Kill things. Got it. Consider it done. Actually, I think I needed Gravekeeper. I think that was supposed to help my Cult of the Leader build. We'll see. You're my Cult of the Leader. Silly. Silly. Pretty crazy nonsense that happened through Russia the past, couple days. Really cool to see. I never thought that would happen in my lifetime. A military coup for, the vast Soviet empire, as it were. But looks like that got shut down relatively quickly. I'm sure they offered a very large sum of money, an exorbitant amount of money to to the Wagner PMC group. Get them to stop. But they'd started shutting down roads, declared a national holiday, went crazy, freaked out. Everyone started fleeing. They were scared. They were genuinely scared, and it showed. And I'm sure they got into a discussion and said, well, what kind of money is it going to take? And they threw out a number, and they were like, done. Deal, done. Call it a day. Get out of here, please. Sure enough. I don't really monitor a whole lot within the situation, but I've incredibly informed friends. Great people. I did look into a couple little things, but most of the stuff I'd already heard from my focused contact, I guess. I'm a friend who's very adamant about it, keeping up with it. I'm interested, but I should care more. I should. I just don't enough right now. I think it's partly just not having the work. Just need to get my hands back into something and have something to focus on. All right, please don't explode while I take a sip of my coffee. I probably should, like, only drink when I'm in town. Just a thought. Can't believe it's already been 15-ish minutes. Took my potion, you know. Yeah, all right, we're just gonna skip conversations, focus on leveling. Nice, thanks for letting me keep those corpses that were right nearby. Pop, pop. All right, so head up here real fast. The stream is also a wonderful test of a new power supply picked up. My fan was going bad. I was kind of talking about it on the last stream, but fan was going bad and I could hear it. So ideally, this will give me a really, really good idea with like a stress test of the capabilities of the computer, just to make sure that it can handle video creation, video content, and potentially even video conferencing and work calls if I get back into that position. Hopefully. I would love to stay fully remote. I know that there's the potential that I might not have that luxury, but you know, with some of the conditions and things I have to deal with, it would be very, very beneficial if I could. Who knows? Maybe I can do like contract auditing or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
So close. That's it.
Okay, so we're gonna go do this one real fast. Got that one done. So that one's taken care of. Probably ought to like pull up the actual area map, which I'm gonna start. If I do it, I'm gonna start up in Kedbardu or whatever. Finish all those statues, finish any area quests, make sure I've got those taken care of and done, and then come back to the next area, come back to the next area, and move on to the next area, I guess I should say. I mean, I have been there, so I guess it is technically a comeback, but...
Thank you. I apologize. I could use some assistance.
I'm just guessing. I don't know what I'm supposed to...
Aid would be welcome. Your bones betray. Thanks. Well done. Sorry.
What am I... What? Oh, I have to say yes?
Yes.
That's it? Yes, I keep our traditions. Yes. Such a weird one. All right. Continue on. Get a taunt from my golem. Talk about cats to a giant frozen goat man. Do a little resummon for some heal skis. I want a sandwich. I had a sandwich earlier. I want another one. I like sandwiches. So help me. Tons of lettuce. The greener the lettuce, the better. I don't know. I really like sandwiches that are just loaded with lettuce. I mean, it was like obnoxiously high stacked sandwich. Could tip over at any given moment if you didn't run it through with a skewer type of sandwich. But I don't know. I really like lettuce on sandwiches. Just loaded up. Lettuce and onions. Put them on there. Pretty much any sandwich. Put it on there. Speaking of sandwiches. Hey, look. A statue of Lilith. Perfect. Altar of Lilith, I guess. Recently, I tried the Lay's Cuban sandwich Lay's. Oh my gosh. So delicious. If anyone likes like a traditional concept of a Cuban sandwich or even like a hint of pickle on anything, you should go get Lay's Cuban sandwich chips. They are phenomenal. If you don't like pickle, you're probably not going to like them. But they're delicious, and I would recommend you try them greatly. I couldn't stop myself from eating them. They were just that good. Which was dangerous, you know, for personal health. That's why you gotta have the lettuce, right? Don't have your lettuce. All that. Ooh, I really almost want to go to that Gathering Legions event. I'm assuming it's a Gathering Legions. It could be a world boss, but Gathering Legions event to do that. Is that what it is? It is a Gathering Legions. Okay, I've got a couple minutes. The past couple times that I've gone to this, it's been really, really quick on hardcore. Like, we've cleared them very fast. And it makes me think that it's more than comfortable of an event. I'm more than comfortable doing it. But the XP out of them is good. You get some items out of them pretty consistently. And so it just makes me think that it's something I should go do. It's not quite Helltide, but it's close. I'll turn in some of these quests that I've got to finish. We'll go down to the Gathering Legions. That should put us to 56.
There are some.
I need time to do that.
All right. Just going to turn in everything like I said.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll zoom out. Oop. Go to the Imperial waypoint. I'll make a run all the way down once I land. I always get nervous porting here because every once in a while I've seen an enemy happen across this area. It makes me kind of uncomfortable. I know I'm like, don't have my weapon equipped, but it's, I don't know. I don't always trust Blizzard systems. The other day I was in a dungeon and one of the event characters, you know, like, hey, you know, finish this world event type thing, was there right near the beginning of the dungeon, and the crew was the one where you have to defend like the 3 people. The rest of the crew is at the back of the dungeon, nowhere nearby. And so you could start the event because automatically when you walk up to those people, the event kind of ticks, right? But starts right up, and the other 2 people are dying in the back, and then all of a sudden I get this rush of enemies because it killed off the other 2 people who were trying to stay alive. And they naturally start going for the 3rd one, who's at the beginning of the dungeon. I was not happy. Not happy that I just got a sudden rush or an onslaught of random enemies. I mean, I kind of guessed that they were coming because of the circumstances, but not cool. Look at that map navigation. How terrible is that? Their pathing for this is really bad. I don't know how they do that. I could probably finish this really quickly. This might actually put me to 56. And give me some of these little things that I need. Ooh, almost got me. You almost got me. Okay. Do a little damage real fast. Call in some purple whatevers. Oh, got stuck because of the dodge issue. Go over here, kill the succubus. Do some spammy spam. Okay. Kill the succubus. Go back to the corruption. Get some spammy spam in there. Where's my succubus? Go back to the corruption. Kill the corruption. Do a little spammy spam. Get my golem on taunt, swap sides. Call it a day. Okay, come on, come on. Come on. And should be pretty tight. I should be able to make the campfire almost right on time. Look at that, 5 seconds to spare. 5 seconds, I don't think we have enough people here though. That's the new problem. Oh, actually, never mind. Everyone just poof, showed up. Ooh, drowners? I don't like that. I don't like that. Those first mates are not fun. Mm-mm. We get a couple of those screwing around. Mm-mm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, okay, I don't know what you just touched, but don't touch it again. All right, so we're gonna split up here. Get half the crew going one way, half the crew going the other way. Perfect. Oh, it looks like we might actually have some more people here too. That's good. Nice, nice.
I need more time.
Good. Ooh. Almost walked into that one. Uh-oh. Oh, did I start it? I'm just that good at this game. The party don't start till I walk in, apparently. Okay, I want to do a little fortify farming by getting corpses to spawn right now. Because I'm real weak. On corpses. I need corpses to show up if they could, please. Alright, I'm gonna focus on some of these ads that are over here. Just they can kill the bilious mass, and I'll just get some minions to get me some corpse health, some fortify health. Okay, that's taken care of. Moving on to the next one. Nice. Okay. Fly swarms. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not cool. Okay. Perfect. Just focus on fortify. Gotta keep myself safe through all this nonsense. Speaking of keeping myself safe, Helps if I dodge in the correct direction. Just gonna keep on soaking up some stuff. Here comes the sun, soaking it up. Nice, nice, nice. All right, I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good. Got plenty of time. Got a little fortify HP. I'm feeling healthy. Yep. Good stuff. Just gonna focus on the fly nests. Okay. Join battle. Perfect. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna focus on this mass for them. Done. Grab some of my stuff back. And then spam. Done, 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 done. Resummon my minions. It's gonna... Walked up and it started right back up again. That was wild. I'm the catalyst. I'm that person that everyone hates. Okay, that one's done. Get a little buff for my minions, get them some health back. Spam some corpses. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. I love how the, like, boss took less than the Hive Master. Alright, done. I love to see it. Perfect. So that's taken care of. We can head back up to this region-ish area. I'm gonna go here. Hit 56. With relative ease. Yeah, willpower, and then I'll do int, and then cult leader. I still need to put the other 2 points, or 3 points, or something like that into the damage value as well. Okay. I love pushing people with a horse. And we're up about an 1/8 of XP into the next set, so doing okay. We're doing okay. Oh. Here comes the sun. The little things. Where's my chat screen? There it is. Alright, so do I have credit? I have finished this one, so I just want to go in for the quest and then get out, because I'm not going to get any bonus for finishing it or any XP or anything like that, so come in here and just do what I need to do and get the hell out. Okay. Just working on Fortify right now. So fortifying my HP by creating corpses with some skill. That allows me to increase the survivability of the character, because then, like, it takes from both the Fortify and my regular HP pool when I get hit. So the more HP, of course, that I have, the better off. So I just go in there and do what I'm doing right now. Run Decompose on a target. Along with, you know, some AoE corpse explosions. Okay, that side's done. Want to focus on keeping up Fortify. Because a Butcher comes in. I'm right now, I'm in a healthy place to fight Butcher, but I know like late game it's going to be a lot harder for me too. Because I can't taunt. Most of my abilities become useless. My entire build is focused on slow effects and things like that. At that point, everything I'm working on is null. So, whoa, like that kind of nonsense. I mean, I know technically I killed the corruption, and it's supposed to spawn one anytime you kill those, so I should have expected it, but little things. Okay. Go up to 2 of those Banefuls. Done. Up to 3. Okay. And might get one from this last wave. Just go down the steps. Cheap way to survive and live. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh no, I won't get one because these are demons. I think I have to get them from Fallen. Yeah, from Fallen. So I guess this won't technically work. Alright, let's see here. Bing, I need another potion. We'll do that one, whatever. Let's keep moving.
I need time to do that.
Probably in a minute. It's probably like a value. Yeah, there it is. Probably like a value that they set where anytime you get, you know, like 30 kills or something like that, it will drop one. Like if you kill Fallen up to 30 times, it drops one, or you know, 25 to 30 or whatever the hell. And then resets, you know, set variable resets and
I need time to do that.
all right, finish that quest. Oh, that's right, this one. Remember doing this previously. It's probably why I have the dungeon finished. Okay. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna make a trip to Ked Bardu, see if there's any quests there. Or however you say that. I might probably knock out all of the Lilith statues in this area real fast. Okay, I don't see any. We've got one that's up here. The other thing I have to do is sell all my garbage. Currently, I'm selling it because I need to come up with a lot of money in order to pay for gem combinations. And then let's do this. That's another reason I need money. All right, so I gained 268 over my current, but I'll have to unsocket the values that I have. So it's still overall an improvement. The downside is the essence against frozen targets, which that's fine. I'll socket the other one. I'll replace the items that I've got. And I'm just going to put actually a second yellow one in because of the improvement to life on kill from the previous. Oh, wait, did I just put him in my... I put him in my bad one. I put him in my old one. That's all right. Just unsocket it real fast. Just knock it out. I love how they don't tell you what it costs, but my money just changed. They're just like, yeah, it's free-ish. You know, ish. All right, it's up to 3611. Just looking at this without the basic. So 3063 was my previous, and we're up to 3611 attack power on the new one. So pretty hefty improvement. Put this in my stash in case I die. All right. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Staying alive, I hope. How was your day? I need to zoom in on this for sure. Yeah, give me some like 110%. So up there and then through the valley. Where are you? Is it over here? Oh, it's probably down there and to the left. Probably in here. Yep. Okay, I'll go do this event quest real fast. Because I want the XP. A new hand drill, huh? That's an interesting one. Not many people have hand drills anymore. Hand rail. Yeah, people have those, though. People have those. I was sitting there thinking you put, like, one of those old-fashioned bench hand drills on. Yeah, I got it now. I'm following. I took mine down ages ago. I was like, I'm not old. I actually had to do a bunch of movement, like moving stuff downstairs, and you know the handrails obviously get in the way, and it's a very narrow hallway. The whole house is actually really narrow. It's built, you know, back in the 50s, 40s. They had different building codes and all that nonsense, and no one cared. So yeah. I'm probably supposed to. Just, you know, all honesty, I'm probably supposed to have a handrail, but I just didn't care enough. And I think I left it outside. I probably need to build a new one because, like, you know, I left it outside and it's been years. But yeah. Whoa. Okay, whoa. No, I don't do these guys. I do not. Those are not healthy. You need to stay the hell away from me, Wraiths. I got stuff to do today. Like live. Alright, I need that damage resistant aura gone so I can kill the Wraiths. Done. Taken care of. There we go. Okay. I don't really need the money, but I, kind of want the money. All right, so now where I have to go. This, I don't need that. I need to do this one. So currently I'm farming renown. Renown's achieved through discovering all the areas in a zone, finishing side quests within a zone, finding statues of Lilith, finishing dungeons. There's one I'm missing, I feel like. Oh, finishing strongholds and discovering all the portals, which, like, you pretty much get by just playing. The portals, I mean. The strongholds you kind of go out of your way for, but, yeah, I got to do the 3 of those in this area, I think. I don't think I've done any here. So those would actually be pretty healthy XP boosts. Nope, stay away from bone. Never know when it splinters. Yeah, lots to do. And the really interesting design choice is that as of like mid to late July is the verbiage. You won't be able to play season 1 with your current character. Every season reset, you have to make a new character. You can skip the campaign, which I'm not 100% certain why people would do, since all the guaranteed legendaries that you get out of it. You could literally hold off doing the campaign until like later parts in the game and then use those to get guaranteed legendaries. I don't really see the point as to why they would recommend that, because it's literally a design choice that they made, but whatever. I don't make that call. But yeah, you have to start a new character over. So basically like Tarkov. I think you can keep your character, but you can't experience any of the new content. So like if you wanted to go out of your way to continue playing the game and just play that game, that's fine. But any of the new DLC stuff, any of the new like weapons, quests, story, anything like that that comes out throughout the existence of their seasons, you cannot access unless you play a brand new character. I don't know how long a season lasts, and I think that's going to be a deciding factor in whether or not a lot of people make that choice. But yeah, another wipe, yay. I can only do so much of that in my life, man. I don't even want to do one wipe in my life. Wait, that came out not exactly as I had planned. There's only one necessary that I want to do in my life. All the others, I really don't want to have to do. That's about as close as I guess I can come to that. All right, there we go. So there should be another one in here. I hate how terrible silent chests are. There's no benefit to getting them. Sometimes you gotta.
I'm not ready yet.
It's probably a tweet right there. I don't know if you know this, but regardless of whether or not you play Tarkov, sometimes you gotta wipe. wonder if that was in their business model. Like they were sitting there trying to think about how they wanted to do something, and they were like, yeah, I mean, honestly, we should just create a game where like the simulation is about wiping. And they're like, yeah, but who wants to like wipe constantly, you know? Well, like the best like ratty behavior really comes in from just like occasionally wiping, not like always wiping and not like never wiping. Ooh, Pale Tongue. Need those. Gotta craft stuff. How's Tarkov actually been treating you, by the way? Hopefully well.
I need time.
No, no, no. No. Get back.
I'm out of essence.
Nope. Get wrecked, nerds! Get wrecked! I'm a Necro! Get wrecked! Get wrecked! Worthless rings. Non-sacred rings. Oh, nice. Are you playing with, the Red Baron? Captain Small Hands? Who you playing with? Okay, so I have those three, but I'm missing this one. Missing that one. Yeah, I know. And that's why I like the... I'll explain that in a minute. That's why I like the offline mode, is because I feel like I'm progressing. And, you know, when I get sick of it and I want to go play Diablo, or I want to go play this, or I want to go play that, or, you know, whatever game pops up, I can. And I don't have to sit there and think like, oh man, I'm going to go back to that game and everything that I did is going to be gone because I'm way too filthy casual. The game's built for streamers. It's built for people who grind that game constantly, have nothing better to do. Like they come home and they hate everyone that's around them, and sorry, you know, hate everyone that's around them, and that's what they want to do, is put bullets in people's heads. And I get it. I get it. Like I get wanting to put bullets in people's heads. It's fun, but it's definitely not built for the person who just wants to casually play and enjoy the game. And that's the downside to me, is they could attract so many people and make so much money. And not in a bad way. Not in like a greedy, you sold out to the man. Not that. Like just straight up good business. Authentically good business, and care about their community. And instead they're like, well, we just want to really own being obnoxiously toxic. Let's double down on toxicity. That sounds smart. I don't know. I'm just, you know, I would love a casual mode. Even if they made it to where like offline mode only, right? Offline mode. Yeah, I know. In the time frame where I was working, like, you know, 40-hour work weeks, I couldn't do that. I was playing offline mode, and occasionally during calls, between calls, I would play like a match of Factory, and then, or whatever it's called now, I don't remember. I'd play like a match of that, and then that'd be it. And then I'd go back to like not playing anything, because then I'd have like busy schedule. And then I'd play some other game, play some Monster Train, play like a run of that. Then I'd go back to doing nothing, and then play something else and go back to doing nothing. And that felt great. You know, I was kind of getting a taste of gaming. But if I would think about the amount of time that I would have the opportunity to play that game, like people would surpass me so quickly that after a month of playing 4 to 5 times per week for maybe a maximum of 10 minutes, so about an hour a week, like I'd be so outpaced that I would feel uncomfortable playing it. It would be like trying to join post-wipe, or, you know, pre-wipe, like right before a wipe. You'd be like, well, I just got shot in the head from who knows where. I have no idea. But imagine if they had offline mode and put a marker on. Oh, yeah, my brain put that all together normally. I was like, what are you... There's nothing wrong there. Imagine if they put an offline mode and put like a tag. Like literally put an ID tag on the weapon. Just like they do with like unique weapons, right? Like you can only ever get one unique, right? You know, one summoning dagger, or one this or one that. Because that's all you need, right? And if you can make it back to your station, like to your base with it, it stays there. Okay, nope, no sweat. But put a unique ID on a weapon that says whether or not it was obtained in offline mode. If it's in offline mode, you cannot use it in online mode. Holy fuck, it's done! That's it! That's all we needed to do? Oh my god, I wish I had thought of that! Done! I don't know why they don't. It would be so easy to implement. It's not hard code. They already have the system. They would just have to add another array value. Like, is weapon offline? Or is offline? Yes, no. Literally an on or off box. And that's it. Yeah, you might have to worry about, like, people cheating gaming their way into grabbing offline mode and going in and editing their profile ID to say that the offline mode was online and then, like, hacking it. But you already have that problem anyways, so who cares? Just do it. And then their friends can play the casual, because then they can play an offline with their friends now that they have, like, the offline lobby mode. And you can have offline loot, and it, like you said, like I said, it's super easy to implement. It'd take almost nothing in code. Literally. You could probably have someone fix that and do that, implement that in less than a day. Oh, why? Just so many questions. Like, why? And why? And why? Get wrecked, nerds! You just got a building collapsed on your face. Yeah, I'm not letting you down. I hope you know that. Just saying. You're on your own, buddy. All right. Purge the bandits and raise the camps. Raise everyone trying to do things to people, like assault them. Wait, what does it say? They're bandits. Should I expect them to show signs of care for people? Yeah, I don't care what he says. Of course, it's not for casuals. Nikita's the prideful, pompous, arrogant nerd. Like, I think that at the end of the day, Nikita probably doesn't play the game at all. Like, actually play the game. And even if he does... Sorry, if they do, because I don't technically know. Even if they do, it's probably one of those situations where, hey, I wish I was actually good at this game, so I'm just gonna make it seem like I am so good at the game by making it required that only good people can play our game. And only create a community and a culture that's focused on, like, well, just get good. Because I don't have that capability. And so I'm going to live vicariously through the people who play my game. Sounds right. Yeah, it makes no sense. There's no strategic sense behind any of their decision making. I would hate to work in that marketing department. I would hate it. All right, where are the other lieutenants? Where are more people I can crush? Literally and figuratively. Yeah, I know. Well, and listen, user-generated content is like the #1 thing that you can do. I still think that it's going to be the primary factor for the coming months because you can't do ad attribution, right? But streamers and content creators within YouTube and everything else get information on their age range because it's a first-party analytic. And so in order to, this is really out there thinking right now, but in order to get those details, I think companies are going to start interacting with content creators to ask those questions. Well, we want to know what your market audience is. Very, very specific details. To find out whether or not your product fits our needs. And then they're going to get that information that they need. Because they're no longer going to be able to get it third party because that's going to become illegal. And if that's the case, then they don't have viable attribution. So the only way that they're going to get it is by working with creators. So user-generated content's going to become the mainstay because then they can get the information that they need and do it as a loophole and get people to talk about their product. But they need to do it a different way than they are right now because they're not doing it the right way. They just need to change the dynamic of how they're doing advertisements. Advertising is broken. Marketing in general right now is broken. Attribution's dead, which is good. I think we need to go back to classical marketing. That's my opinion, but no one cares about my opinion. All right, so that's taken care of. I finished that one. There is a statue here and a statue here. Well, I appreciate that. I think you understand what I mean. That no one within the business community of marketing values my opinion, as I am not an influential voice within the industry and space. Yeah, I know. We're back to square one. I wish it would have stuck, but I'm assuming Russia paid him a lot of money. A lot of money. I think it's a fair assumption. I think they said, yeah, we are very sorry. We made an accounting mistake. We're going to pardon you, and here's however many million, billion, whatever number they threw at that mercenary group. They paid him, I'm sure. You know, Wagner, Podavsky, whatever his name is, I don't remember. Podolovsky. Probably paid him, paid his group. I said, go back to the front, and he said, sure, sounds good. That's the number that definitely gets me back up there. And here we are. Back on square one. I was really hoping that they would make it all the way to Moscow. At least like to Moscow, to the Kremlin, to whatever. And even if that's when they made the deal, that's when they cut it off, I was really hoping that someone could say it can be done. Because if that happened, I think that things would still make a really interesting change. Positive side, like I still think people are going to raise an eye. And it scared a lot of people, but not enough. Not enough.
Perhaps they know.
All right, screw that. I'm not dealing with no Tusk Chargers. One hit from one of those things and I could be dead in a minute. Yeah, give me this. I will. Come at me. I was talking about it earlier, Orca, how was your stream playing Aliens today? Hopefully it went well. Computer's, I think, holding up well. I'm doing a stress test after installing the power supply to see if that'll help. But I'm not having any heating issues. The fan seems to be functional and running. Nope. Bye. Fan seems to be functional and running, so I think I should be good. I'm hoping. But yeah, the fan died the other day. It was making noise, you know, I was streaming. And, yeah, I knew the bearing was going bad. So I was like, oh, you know, after the fan died, better power down the computer. So I powered down the computer and took the thing out. And of course, you know, that power supply that I have, that I picked up, isn't designed to be opened, adjusted, fixed, repaired, replaced, anyway, serviced outside of a professional. I know those things can be dangerous and all, but like, come on, man. This is like a $10 fix turns a $100 part into a dead part. Like, talk about incredibly wasteful. It was upsetting, to say the least. And I'm really not thrilled about that experience. But I had to buy another power supply, which I can't really afford right now. But had to buy another power supply. I'm not trying to make a statement. Please, no one take that in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, just not the greatest time to lose a power supply. But, you know, I've got a little money. Just didn't want to spend $100 because, you know, that's about what power supplies run. So, how's everything, Orko? How's your week? How's everything going? Tell me about everything. Your Picardo stream, the game that you played, that game's weird. Nope. No. Get away from me, you Tusk Charger beasts. I don't screw with you. You're on your own. Your damage is OP as hell. How am I losing HP right now? Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, 9 minutes? Yeah, I'm gonna go do that right now. No, it's all right. I'll go do that now, and then I'll come back and do the event. You had training for your job? I know you said things were gonna get busy. Hopefully it went well. I would love to hear about it as well. Antoine and I are both very interested. And I'm still very excited. And I know I said congratulations previously, but I'm still very excited that you got a job. Update, I did not get the position at Disobey. They didn't give me any feedback even. They just gave me a denial letter. I expected, you know, that. But it still sucks. I have to send a message to one of the job posters that I saw recently today, because I applied to 2 positions so far today, but I saw a position and it required like no experience in their field. You know, it was like tech help and things like that. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll pick that up pretty quickly. No matter what the industry is, I'm confident I'll pick that up quickly. But I went to apply for their position and they've got an error with their tech right now. Like their UI or something's faulting, saying that you need to fill out a field, but you can't fill it out because I don't have access. I don't have an account with them. So it's basically saying like you need to have an account in order to apply for the position. And I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. It's like actually impossible. Literally. Not even figuratively, literally. I could have sworn I just died. That freaked me the hell out. Hear random noises in the background, just minding my own business. Getting stabbed or shot or whatever. Cool. I can finish that cellar real fast. 7 minutes? I can finish a cellar in 7 minutes. I can also finish this, because this has already started. You better figure it out, man. Better grab some of those orbs. Better grab some of those orbs. I'll grab them for you. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you're playing the game. All right, let's kill him. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Come on. Use your abilities. I only saw one ability there. Come on, let's go. I think Orko's face exploded. That or it's the ridiculously long message. Or he's looking at VR adult content. Or he's having dinner because he just finished streaming. He's probably walking around with his phone in his pocket, talking about how cute he is. Caliber VR? There's a game called Caliber VR. If that's what you mean. No? Maybe? Do you have like a link or anything? I think links work here. You're a mod anyways, so. But I think anyone can post a link here if I recall. I don't remember. I don't remember what I set up or how I set that up. Or here. Why did I have a box for that and now I don't? Oh, that's why. Okay, well, I'll just go do that real fast. I'll turn in my Tree of Whispers. Well, that looks fun. Actually, you know what? I might have heard of this. What, I might have heard of this. Is it, like, it's available, right? I would be open to trying it. The downside is, like, my computer's constantly crashing, my gaming computer. But I'd be open to it. Yeah. I might check it out. Is it, like, through a launcher? Forces of Evil can bite my nads. Actually, don't bite my nads. That would hurt. That wouldn't feel good. Come on. Speed it up. Speed it up. I gotta make this kill. It's only like 2 minutes left. Perfect. Blech. Oh, I can get it on Steam? That makes life easy. That makes life easy. Store? 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 Home? Where's my... Just want to look at the store. There we go. Alright, Caliboire. Caliboire. Oh yeah, look at that. Free to play. Why is there a yoga scene? Add to library. Is this like third person? Tactical third person focused on special forces all over the world. So it's wasn't there like a Ghost Recon game like this? God, what was that called? Division. Division. It has animated women, I think, that identify as women. I don't know. It doesn't say. But at least like female presenting characters that are animated. So you, yes. Yes. To answer your question. Now you could mean something else by animated girls. Maybe not to the style of your desire, but they've got some people here. Yeah. Absolutely.
You won't get far. Let's do.
They don't have those. They you're gonna have to contact VR company, publishing company for that. And have to talk to someone. I don't have an answer for you, buddy. God, I do not make enough money in this game. I'm just gonna start selling everything. 683 blood power? Get wrecked. All right. So I have 2 more strongholds to finish, tons of side quests, tons of altars. Most of my area discovered. So I'm thinking most of my side quests must be available in areas that I haven't really visited much. I'm thinking. Is this considered dry steppes? That is considered dry steppes. Can I teleport to it? I cannot. So I guess I'll go to Al-Zuzulada. That's dry steppes. That's dry steppes. That's fractured peaks. This is dried steppes. Okay. And that's probably a stronghold. So let's go here. Oh. Helltide's risen. What's that you say? Okay, so I'm actually going to go do some Helltide stuff. I might be able to get me to 57. I'm going to use a restroom real quick, but I want to make sure I don't die when I land here, because I don't know what this game's going to make people do. I could have, like, town invasions. I don't know how the hell that stuff works. All right, I'll be back in just a moment. All right. I guess there's a trend going around on social media. Using only food. Tell me where you grew up. I don't know how to pull that one off. Wow, am I that delayed? Holy crap. Man, I've been scene swapped for an exceptional amount of time. Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah, that would work. I wouldn't have even thought of that, but yeah, that would definitely do it for us. 100%. That would cut it. Good job. But yeah, some of the people, like, reading through comments, it's like a hamburger, French fries with ketchup that they're dipping it in. I'm like, that does not help anyone at all. You know, and then there's other people, you know, like barbecue. Like, okay, you're probably somewhere in the South. There's like 4 different pictures of just barbecued meat. Like, okay, maybe Tennessee or Texas. I don't know. It's a terrible trend, in my opinion, because, you know, what you eat can be heavily influenced by your culture as well. Your upbringing, your nationality, everything. If your parents were from this area and then moved you to, like, at a young age, moved you to a different area, and that's what you remember, what? That doesn't help. I don't know. All right, so grabbed a couple quests in the area. Looks like I'm going to grab one more, but grabbed a couple quests in the area, so it makes it a little bit easier to do stuff in Helltide and get more XP than what I normally would. I'm really risky stopping and just taking a potion, but whatever. I need the added XP. Pop in here real fast, grab this. Oh, have to touch some random stuff. Okay. Did I find it all? I did. Okay, so apparently I have to go somewhere. Okay. So I'm going to head down here to whatever this thing is in order to try and get that quest, but also get XP on the way. Man. But it just makes me think, like, is there any one major place where if you saw what it was, you know what you're getting? Like, someone posted a picture of, like, clams. I was like, okay, maybe New England? I don't know. I think you can, like, narrow down a region fairly easily, but I think it'd be a lot harder to find out, like, the exact state, you know? There are some things that could be dead giveaways, but I think it's much more challenging for most people. You know, like, if you posted a picture of cheese, I'm probably going to guess Wisconsin or Minnesota, but more likely Wisconsin. Okay. What? Can I not attack that person? Is that just like, that's like some random Joe Blow putrid remains quest giver? Go kill Joe Blow, the putrid remained? Great. Go kill Putrid Joe. He's a petri dish of vile lesions and problems. And he's giving everyone swamp cancer. Or whatever the hell people give people these days. Okay, so there is a tortured gift of mysteries here after I get 175. Whoa. Gotta get my fortify HP. So currently we're doing Helltide. Helltide is a chance event that occurs in different areas after you've reached World Tier 3. Obviously continues on into 4, but after you've reached World Tier 3, wherein all the minions get abundantly greater in volume, random minions can spawn. It rains down like fireballs. All the minions are higher level, do more damage, a little bit faster, more resilient. All the normal stuff, you know, make the game harder mode. But it affects 2 areas, and in that, when you kill creatures within the area, they drop these aberrant cinders. The cinders can be used to trade in for chests that occur within the zone. They have pretty set locations from what I can tell. The chests, they also have set values, I think. So it'll be like protection, which is armor, weapon, two-handed weapon, rings, amulets, stuff like that. And they have a box of mysteries that typically drops a relatively large volume of beneficial gear. And sometimes multiple items of different types. So like a heavy weapon, a two-handed weapon, is a 150 cost cinder turn-in. Or I can pay a chest 175 and maybe get two-handed weapon, maybe also get a chest, and maybe also get a pair of gloves. Often I get multiple legendary items from one pick, and often they are all sacred, meaning at my current level. So it'll be a legendary item guaranteed to be my current level. Whether or not it's beneficial, of course, is a different discussion, but fastest way to get gear upgrades. It's also a great source of XP. The downside is in World Tier 4, I believe they're 5 levels higher than you, 4 or 5 levels higher than you, whatever your current level is. Not a fun trip, but a lot of XP. And the downside is that was still too slow. When I was talking about it before, Antoine, I don't know if you remember, but I was doing Helltide events where the minions were 4 or 5 levels higher than me, and that still wasn't fast enough leveling. I was still like, it was a slow crawl to 71, and I was just about to hit 71, and I was walking through one of these zones of Helltide that had just finished, and that's when the power went out. And I died. I was like, hey, I'm going to go back and pick up all my stuff that I left behind because, you know, hey, I'm just going to go grab all that stuff because, you know, I'm focused on trying to stay alive, not grab loot. All the random spawns that just pop up, and, you know, if a fireball hits me once, I'm dead. I actually watched a video of that earlier where a fireball hit a person. He's on a horse, and he runs into a fireball as it's coming down. He probably could have dodged it, but he didn't have a whole lot of time. And he's like, hey, Blizzard, you know, like, I think this is really unfair. You could just be riding your horse trying to go through the zone. Trying to go to an area for an event or whatever and happen upon a fireball that comes down and didn't load correctly or whatever, and you're dead. That's ridiculous. And I'm like, yeah, that's a little much. Getting hit once by a fireball and then having the opportunity to pop a potion and be like, oh god, that hurt! Sure. Yeah, okay. But yeah, getting hit by one and just immediately having no option to go from full health to nothing. Ugh. Just the worst. Hey! Soldierino, how are you, buddy? How are you, buddy? The same thing. I said the same thing, just a lot faster and a lot less understandable. I'm doing all right. Relatively easy right now. Actually, I'm sorry. It's super hard right now. Very hard. Ooh, every time I get hit, I almost die. Ooh-wee. So I gotta be real careful, because anything could kill me at any moment. That's actually accurate, but really bad. Game. Other thing, the job. I was just talking about that. Hey, Gorger, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. I was talking about it earlier, and there's a place I was trying to apply to, and the UI isn't even working. So like I hit the button to apply, and it's like, you need details to fill that in. But the detail box that it's having me fill in is one that it says I need a position in their company, like I need an account with their company in order to even fill it in. I'm like, okay, well I can't, that's like literally impossible. I'm trying to apply to work for your company. I don't have an account with your company. Anyways. So I'm hoping to contact someone from support or something like that and get it resolved, but you never know how those things work out. But maybe that'll show some initiative, like, hey, the person was willing to go out of their way to make contact with someone from the company to get tech support and get help. Like, I don't know, maybe that's like a judge of character thing. I don't think it's intentional, but maybe it shows good ethic. I hope. But yeah, not great. I got an email at least from Disobey that said that they weren't going to pick me for the position, but they didn't give me any reasoning why. They just said, we have a lot of candidates to go through. Sorry. That was literally the email. A little bit more corporate, but that was the email. We have a ton of candidates to go through, and we're sorry we went to a different direction, or whatever they said, whatever corporate answer they said. Yeah, maybe it shows dedication and interest in the position if I do the initiative and the legwork to say, hey, obviously I noticed that there was something wrong in the application process, and I couldn't actually apply for the position. I would love to. What can I do to make that work? Sure. Who knows? It doesn't hurt. What's the least they're going to do is say, we can't help you. Get wrecked, nerd. And then leave? Okay. I guess that's fine. Well, get ready. He's going to respawn. Get wrecked. They just have a contact email. But they do not have a number to call that would lead me to hiring services or that department, you know, HR. I'm sure if I like called up their corporate number and spoke to someone at like administration, I could probably get a contact number and say, hey, would love to move on to the next stage. Like, what can I do? But I'll shoot them an email. They just posted it recently, but what I can also guarantee is they're not getting many people to apply for the position. Because if it didn't work for me, chances are it's not working for someone else either. Okay, so that one's missing. There's no gift of mysteries there. So that means it's probably up here. I still need tons of aberrant cinders, so I'm just going to continue back on foot. But yeah, who knows? I'm just going to keep on applying to stuff. I got to find something soon. Like by the end of July. And I will, I don't know, maybe I can just do DoorDash or something to try and get a little bit of a buffer. So then at least I have until like maybe mid-August. But I don't have a lot of time. At worst, I could talk to my parents, you know, if it comes down to that. I just don't want to be in that position, you know. I don't think anyone wants to be in that position, to be honest. Even if it weren't my parents, I don't think I would want to be in that position. Nope. Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. You're not allowed to touch me. That is not this kind of relationship. Alright, so since I'm a lot closer, I'm only 14 aberrant cinders off, I'm going to start working my way up the road towards the next possible chest spawn. Guess I'll turn in this one real fast. This is the person who's got like maggot skin or whatever. Okay, I can't talk to the person who's got maggot skin. Oh, no, there they go. Oh, Here's the whatevers. Now we all have bile rot. Why would you bring them back here? Because that's what I was told to do. Sorry. Ugh. Alright, well, I'm gonna go up. I don't want to miss the chest, so I'm just gonna head back towards where I need to head back towards. Is this town? Okay, now it's town. Okay. There. Cool. On the road again. What is this? Yeah, search it. Search it. I dare you. Search it. All right, 5 more cinders, and I can open a chest, assuming it's up there. I can always go to the other zone if it's not. Do this while I'm here. Search. Is there another one? Nice. All right, cool. Search. Nice. Oh. All right, grab some fortified health. And then start working up towards the chest. Should get my last one here in just a moment. Nice, there it is. I always hate that music. You hear this, like, impending doom, slightly higher pitch, tonal change every quarter of a second. Makes me think something's about to spawn. Bet it does in Tier 4. I just never saw it. But there is a like a world monster that appears. It's like level 70 in Tier 3 that wanders through, like, Helltide areas. I've never killed it, but it is not something I want to be around. I'll tell you that much. Come on, give me some fortify. I need some fortify HP. Okay, there we go. No wraiths. No wraiths allowed. Okay. No, come on. Oh, nice! There's a person here. I don't really know about the name. I don't think that's legal, strictly speaking, but all right, there we go. Can't choose who I'm around in the world, I guess. And there's not really a report function yet. tried doing a name search in here the other day and found out that you can't find people you interact with or use the social feature to find like who had just recently said something in your area. Like, oh, that's cool. So if I do actually want to report something, like I can't, literally. Okay. Ruin a surprise. God, what did I say? Oh, the, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I wish there were, like a slower time limit for it. Or sorry, like, I guess more expedient. And that's why I went with the mysteries, the box of mysteries right there. That's exactly why I did it. But, yeah, I wish they went faster if it were something that were actually going to happen. For one, but two, I wish it were like actually a thing, because otherwise I just get freaked out. And maybe that's the intention, is that we just want you to feel the emotion at any given moment, the tension. Okay. I don't like it, but okay. Yay. Is there garbage? Okay, well that might not be. Wait a minute. Skeletal mages by 3, but the maximum value you can get is like 2. Did they change skeletal mages? Because that'll change all of my DPS values. Like, holy shit, that would be wild. I almost want to test it. Oh, I'm gonna keep that one. But everything else is worthless. Yeah. Build up the suspense just to be disappointed. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it could be, like I was saying, it could be there just for the intent of making you feel uncomfortable. Because they know that if they make you feel uncomfortable, you're going to think that something is coming. And if nothing does, then, you know, who cares, right? But it still creates tension, which that can be a good thing. It could be good to make you feel uncomfortable in a situation like Helltide because, you know, it's supposed to be aggressive. It's supposed to feel like you're being bombarded. So then it's like a weigh your options kind of a thing. But, yeah, maybe not the best choice. I don't know. Who am I to say? I would just have to ask them. I'm sure I could never get an interview with their lead audio designer. They'd be like, nah, we can't have people talk about things. That's bad, actually. And they probably don't want any PR right now with all the stuff that's going on with the FTC in Europe, you know. They probably want nothing to do with that. Whoa! That's not good. That is not good. Come on. Don't fuck me. Oh, all right, little tense there. What was I doing? Ah, right. I was trying to get down to the next area so I could use my Helltide stuff for another potential gift of mysteries, box of mysteries. Oh, okay. I'll worry about my Paragon points later. I gotta plan that out right. I gotta plan that out, actually, exceptionally. Yeah, I still want to go back and do the interview with David Bell. He did the audio and sound design for Outer Worlds and worked with Obsidian doing their sound design before he swapped to Sony Studios. I believe he works with Sony Studios now, like actively, doing their sound design for a wide variety of games, like working on a lot of their projects, exclusive titles, things like that as an assistant. Like, I'm a lead manager for the company, like for the umbrella of company, to work on anything that comes out of the Sony Entertainment department. So like, you know, any future Last of Us titles, stuff like that. I think that that's what his role was. But he originally said yes to an interview, and then the legal department told him no. I was really excited for that interview. And we were going to talk about and cover the details of how sound design changes the effects of immersion and gameplay, and how, you know, how to create an elicit emotional response with sounds, and how that plays a big part in story and story creation. And, you know, like the effects of, like, have you ever created sounds or music that has ultimately changed how the outcome of the story comes into play? Like, you know, what they wrote has been shifted because they really like what you came up with, you know, that kind of thing. I had a bunch of questions that I had like pre-thought of, and really was excited for that interview, and got told no. But he was really open to it. I just happened upon a tweet one day that, you know, he was talking about Outer Worlds and how excited he was to work on the game, blah, 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 blah. And I love Outer Worlds. Love all Obsidian titles. Probably not, like, love them. I'm not, like, a diehard fan. I mean, I do love their games, but they make good games, so it's warranted, in my opinion. Not without their bugs, not without their issues, but good games. I hear they're supposed to be making a New Vegas game. Really excited about that opportunity, because if that's a reality, about to make some real dreams come true with that one. All right, so let's see here. I am in that lower quadrant, and it should be here-ish, or way down in the south. But I can go over here first and get, and get a Lilith statue. It's like that video, man. I'm having like PTSD and it didn't even happen to me. And get a Lilith statue along the way. I'm actually going to complete this event along the way. Hopefully it's like just skittering abominations like I'm dealing with right now. I hope. Did you say when you're supposed to do your exams? I don't remember talking about that, whether or not we did talk about it. Because I know you said you're supposed to be going through like tests or something like that. If I recall. Maybe I'm mixing that up with like Fox Pox, or because I think he has exams as well. Oh, are you gonna help me? Oh, you're gonna help me now? Look at you. Look at you, rogue. I'm just gonna slow burn it in, get some fortify HP. Make sure I get a little HP buffer just in case I get hit. Wow, exams almost every month? That's kind of abnormal. I mean, in my experience, what I had done, that is abnormal. I don't know about your schooling system or how things work there, but that sounds abnormal to me. Okay, so let's see what we got. Grab the crystals, the Barent Cinder, all that nonsense. Drop 4? Yeah, that's about 4. Yeah, it was 4, actually. Oh, cool. There's one of my Lilith statues. Grab that along the way. Shorter school days. Nice. I wasn't even over here. Why do I have a drop there? How do I have a focus item? Whatever. Okay, 166. Come on, I need another $1.75. Okay. Guess I'll take it. Let's see if the chest is here. Oh, I think I see it. Gift of Mysteries. All right, so I need 3 more. Not a problem. There's my 3. And I got the space. Perfect. Open this up. Yeah, it's possible, but I should have been too far away for me to have received credit. That's what's so abnormal. I was really distanced, so I shouldn't have gotten that. I'm not gonna get Howazar while I'm here. That's just silly. All right, what I want to try and do is hit 50, 57 while I'm here in the zone. So I'm just gonna see if I can find another event to jump into. I won't need an event, but it'll make it quicker. And then I'm gonna dump out of the area, go back to doing my quest to try and pull Paragon Points. The XP's good, but it can be risky sometimes. And at this point, I want to play it as safe as I can. Lost too many characters. I know you have to play a little risky with this game, but I know that there's things that I can control, like getting more Paragon Points and finishing quests to get XP that way. Waiting for my natural gear levels, you know, that kind of stuff. Might as well control it where I can. Probably gonna have to get off of here anyway shortly because I gotta walk Wilson. Maggie is gone. She's out with her friends to celebrate a birthday of one of her friends. So I needed to take care of the dog. So it's been about 3-4 hours or something like that since he's last been out. So I might just hit 57, get out of the Helltide, and call it quits for the day. Yeah, 'cause it's been about 2 hours. Which I appreciate everyone being here. Anyone who is here, who's hanging out and watching. Watch time is always beneficial. Engagement rate, chatting, all that nonsense, all extremely helpful. Actually, Soldrino, I want to thank you because I think your engagement and your chat rate from before, from the last time that I was streaming, really, really helped to see a lot more people come in after the video was live, like after the live broadcast had ended. I think when we ended, there was only like 5 views on the video. There was only like 2 or 3 people who really stepped in, you know, you and Scape, and I think someone else had come in shortly. Maybe it was Antoine or something. But, like, there's only like 5 unique views. And after the fact, we're up to like 60 or something like that. I don't remember, 50, 40, whatever the number is, doesn't matter really. But obviously saw a lot more exposure after being live. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time to chat and stay engaged. I know we had a really, really in-depth conversation. It was a lot of back and forth, but thank you. Always thankful. Gotta thank my family, friends and family. Such a nerd. soldier's like, oh yeah, okay, after that one I gotta go now. Not anymore, can't be here. Oh no, I was just kidding. I was just making a joke. A joke about bad jokes. Oh, no, no! Oh! Oh! I don't know if you were here yet, soldier, but I was talking to Antoine about a video I watched about a person who ate one of those fireballs that comes down. They were just riding on their horse. You know, I watched it on Twitter and you guys talking about how he's doing that and blah, blah, blah. He eats one and goes from full health to nothing. He's a level 81 on hardcore and he's dead. That's it. Yeah, that's wild. Just wild. I just can't imagine, man. Can't fathom that. And it makes me think that maybe, just maybe, the person might, the guy, I don't think he technically said he identifies as male, but the person, the streamer, content creator, didn't say anything about their resistances or anything like that. So I don't know. They could have like really low resistance values, and that's part of the reason they died. I have no idea. But that's kind of my guess. Is that their resistance value set was really low. Or maybe they're running glass cannon or something on a Sork. Like you just take more damage. You know, you're set up to take more damage. It would suck. But regardless, it still shouldn't be that bad. Like world effects should not be that bad. That's terrible. Take my hand off for a second, might die. Alright, get some HP back, get some essence back, get some buffers up for some damage. We got elites coming in any second. There they are. Nope, nope. Oh, you dead now. You are dead. I got you right where I want you. Witch's travel totem. That must be something I can attach to my horse. Well, that's cool. I'm gonna go check that out. I want to get down and explore whatever the hell this is down here real fast. Excuse me, crushers. Let me just punch you with my horse's face. We're gonna kill this person real quick. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, to a meatball, literally. Yes, so when I create a corpse, it can heal me. So upon creating a corpse, there are effects that can heal me and generate, like, fortification or life. So, yes. Oh god. Wait. Who the hell is that? What is that? Why is there a skull there? Nope. There's that level 72 I was talking about. I'm out. See ya. Bye, Felicia. Nope. And I know it's chasing me because it will literally follow you forever. I'm gone. I am gone. F that. Actually, you know what? I'm doing that. That's a smart idea, Solgerino. I'm gonna go inside so it cannot find me, and I'm porting the hell out of here. I'm gone. I am gone. I don't care about my loot. It's fine. I don't need it. It's okay. Everything's okay. We're good here. Yeah, so it's not like so to clarify, I can get health back upon corpse generation. But I can't receive healing continually like a healing over time while standing in the circle. That would be overpowered. Hey, look, there's that person I was just next to that I don't know if I should probably have their name on display. But I don't think they have an ability for that. That would definitely be overpowered. In my opinion, that would be game breaking. The Necro isn't the most powerful class, but that wouldn't help. They'd probably kill that real quick. I need to sell most of this stuff because I don't need it. Okay, 628. That's not helpful. No.
I suppose I could take that off your hands.
Nope. Anything not glowing. Get rid of all the yellows. 679 armor, potion capacity. Basic skills grant 20% damage reduction. So I lose my thorns. And I lose my life generation. And my willpower. That's a lot. $656, okay. Lose my evade charges, which is bad. I do not want that, so I'm going to dump that. 684, okay. That's a really low resistance. Oh, it's because it's upgraded. Yeah, okay. Lose damage to close enemies, fortification generation. Damage affected by shadow, and then golem inheritance, but I gain physical. And I gain life generation. And the value for my blood wave would go up in damage. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade that and see what we come up with.
Not while I'm in town.
And then maybe swap that one.
Serious, bring us back something shiny.
Okay, so let's see. Upgrade this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would be doing more area damage with my blood wave, which would be helpful. It occurs for the same amount of time. I get more shadow damage over time, which benefits blood wave because of the dot effect that it has. I only lose 0.03 generation, and I lose the ability for my thorns. I don't care about the close enemies because that shouldn't be a problem for me. And I might gain power from darkness because I think my sever is considered physical. All right, so let's unsocket that. And then put that back in. I also gained more fire resistance by comparison. So my resistance values, you know, I lose cold, I lose poison, whatever. But I gain a total value of basically like 5%, 4% resistance in improvement. Two different ones, but still 4% improvement. I'll take what I can get. Now the question is, do I take this and swap it to the other one? But I don't think it's going to be worth it. 642, 702. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the mage one. Okay, so this one I have to weigh. And oh god, that damage reduction. Hellbent Commander. Do I have that? I think that's one of these down here. Shit. 20% damage increase to my mages and all my minions. So I would get a 12% essence cost reduction, which means I'll be able to do more damage with Sever because Sever's my primary skill. And the more I can cast Sever, the more damage I can do. My minion attack speed goes up, which I'm primarily minion focused, but I lose damage reduction of 7% and 5% willpower. Man. That is rough. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to this one. I'm not going to use it yet, but I'm going to hold on to it. And I'm going to see first if I get another legendary item that allows me to swap out for barrier, but on my boots. Because if I can get a boot barrier enchant, then I can swap my artifacts, my aspects. And the moment I do that, then I might be able to see if I can get the, or sorry, not my boots. It's my headpiece. I need a barrier generation for my headpiece so that way I can see if I get 3 skeletal mages, because then effectively I get added damage value for the more minions that I have from multiple different abilities. So if I can get one more mage, I would drastically improve my damage. But I lose my damage reduction by 7%. And I'm going to lose 5% willpower or something. That's a lot of willpower. Yeah, 5% willpower. Sheesh. Plus I'd gain more intellect, I'm pretty sure, after upgrades. I just upgraded the wrong one. Just upgraded the wrong one. Good job, Ham. Good job. You did the wrong thing. Good job. Way to go. .5% improvement on my intellect and 3% or 3-time bonus to Hellbent Commander. Ugh. Ugh. God, that's good. All right, I gotta find a way to get barrier for a helm. And then test that theory. Let's see if I have something in my inventory. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sack my barrier pants that I have here
Not while I'm in town.
and put them on my current helm. Well, first let's put on this particular unit. Jeez, if that can do multiple of... And then I'm gonna extract the legendary from the pants that I don't want. And then I'm going to imprint that aspect onto my helm. So that it has barrier. Wait, requires level 67. Is that going to kill my helm? Fuck. Whatever, I'll try it. Yep. So I can't use my helm right now. Figures. Oh. I'm an idiot. Duh. Just take the one from my necklace and put it on my helm.
Welcome to the treasury.
Alright, nope, this person. Unsocket. This thing. Sec. Oh, do I want to, though? Because that's like a mid. And I think I lose... If I put it into a helm, it's stronger on a necklace than it is on a helm. I think. But I need my loot. Yeah, whatever. It's a risk. Just run with it. Okay, so imprint back on the helm with a different aspect. Still says it's usable only to 67. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Why is it saying that? It wasn't a 67 before. My loot's too good. I'm not allowed to use it anymore. Alright, I guess I have to find a different helm for now, and then I'll use that when I get to 67. Because I'm gonna get to 67.
I cannot do that.
So I'm just gonna bank it. It's a good thing to learn, too. It's a good lesson to learn. Alright, deposit. That. I don't think I want that. I'll store it just in case. The pants, I remember being garbage. Oh no, the pants were close, that's right. Because of the potion capacity and all that. Yeah, whatever, I'll just keep them in there just in case. And what helms do I have? 45, 43, those are all too low. Okay, 70 is my next. 67. I need a helm. I need a helm. Alright, so I gotta wear something for now. Let's see what I can grab. And then just go turn in quests to get me something better. Best item I got's a 615. It's gonna have to work. My damage is close. Not great, but close. And when I summon another minion, which I'm gonna go test right now, so I'm at 3604 before summoning the last mage. But I do, in fact, have the ability to summon another mage, which the maximum previously was just 5. Even if I stacked 2 skill abilities, 2 imprints, that both allowed me to grab 2, the maximum was still 5. So if I put on a 3, it should go up. 3604. So I'm just going to zerg through. 3928. Just from one more summon of a minion, I basically go up another 10%. Wait, why did... Oh, because I used a corpse. because I used a corpse. I apologize. So it's not counting my minion growth then. Interesting. I know I do more damage the more minions I have. So I also know that if I use a corpse, it goes up 10%, which that's fine. So where's my ability that allowed me... ability... No. Ability, skill tree. It was down here, I think. Yeah, whatever. Minions deal damage the closer you are. Got it. At least 7 minions. That stays the same. Yeah, minion, blah, blah, blah. Consuming a corpse. Corpse generation. Thorns. That's health. Sever. That. What ability was... Oh, maybe it was an artifact... Wait, do I have 2 of those? Darkness skill. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. No, I only have 1. Okay. There was something that allowed the more minions I had, for every minion I had, I got an increase. What the hell was it? I'll have to look up the imprints because I feel like maybe it was that. Oh, okay, so... Go to the stable master. I gotta find whatever ability that was. Reuse it. Maybe it was that they get a damage increase and not me. Whatever. Even if they get a damage increase, that still helps me. Use. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's pretty large by comparison. I still like my banner more, but it's nice. It's a nice little trophy. Cool. Well, yeah, I definitely have to stop now. We're about 20 minutes past what I expected, just to make sure I can get some time for the dog. I appreciate everyone being here. I might be on tomorrow. I'm not entirely positive. If anyone wants to play anything, feel free to let me know. Happy to jump around, hop on, do some stuff. I'll probably end up playing this more later tonight if no one wants to do anything. But stay well, stay safe, stay blessed, everyone, and we'll catch y'all soon. Much love.